The sweetest thing in the world. Long ago, in a small Arabian village, there lived a young prince who wanted to understand the beliefs and grievances of his people in order to become a better ruler. One evening, he overheard three sisters having an argument in the marketplace. The oldest sister said, "Wine is the sweetest thing ever. Taverns are filled with the happiest people in the world." The middle sister sneered and replied, "Nonsense. Love is the sweetest thing in the world. Think about how happy mother and father are." Then the youngest sister spoke up, "While love and wine may be sweet, nothing can compare to the sweet taste of a lie." The older sisters ridiculed her and walked away, but the prince was puzzled. He approached her and asked, "Young girl, why do you think lies are the sweetest thing ever?" She replied coolly, "Everyone lies. Even you will lie one day." "That can't be true," the prince exclaimed. The young girl responded, "Allow me to live alone in your palace for 3 days, and I shall prove it to you." Eager for answers, the prince agreed and ordered everyone to leave the palace. On the 3rd day, the prince returned with 2 of his advisors. The main hall was filled with thick clouds of smoke. He found the young girl beside a large bonfire, quietly muttering under her breath. Suddenly, she arose and announced, "Welcome to the house of God." The prince skeptically rolled his eyes. She said, "If you don't believe me, come and see for yourself. Look into the fire and you will see God, but be aware that he only reveals himself to men who have never sinned." The 3 men nervously approached the bonfire. 2 advisors stared into the fire, but couldn't see anything at all. They didn't want to admit this for the fear of being labeled as sinners, so they both claimed to see God in the fire. Upon hearing his advisors, the prince felt severely embarrassed and foolishly declared that he too could see God. The young girl giggled and said, "But God was never in the room to begin with. He is a spirit. How can one see a spirit?" The 3 men bowed their heads and sheepishly admitted that they had lied. She continued, "You see, to avoid the bitterness of reality, people instead hope to taste the sweetness of a lie." That day, the prince realized that lies could deceptively twist life, so that they look appealing to the lazy, but in reality only strengthen our defects. Meanwhile, in another village far from the prince's, the exciting promise of a new adventure was in the air.